The detectives broke down my front door, cornered me in the kitchen and said, "Put your hands up. You're under arrest for attempted murder." Detective Ramos had his weapon drawn. Detective Walsh was already pulling out handcuffs. My coffee mug hit the floor and shattered. "What are you talking about?" My hands went up automatically, shaking so badly I could barely keep them steady. "Your wife is in intensive care. Arsenic poisoning. We traced it back to rat poison purchased under your name 3 days ago." I couldn't breathe. My wife Lauren had collapsed at work yesterday. They'd rushed her to the hospital. I'd been there all night. I was a high school chemistry teacher. Married for 8 years. No criminal record. No history of violence. No reason to hurt anyone. I didn't poison my wife. I love her. Walsh grabbed my wrist, twisted it behind my back. "Receipt shows you bought 2 pounds of arsenic-based rat poison on Monday. Your wife started showing symptoms Wednesday. Your credit card. Your signature. Your motive." "What motive?" "The $500,000 life insurance policy you took out on her 6 months ago without telling her." That's when my sister Victoria burst through the broken door. She must have heard the commotion from next door. "Stop. You're making a mistake." Walsh pointed at her. "Ma'am, step back or you'll be arrested for obstruction." Victoria didn't step back. She stepped forward. "My brother wouldn't hurt anyone. He's been trying to save his marriage, not end it. They're in counseling. He's been working double shifts to pay for it." Ramos lowered his weapon slightly. "That doesn't explain the poison or the insurance policy." "Show me the receipt," I said. "What?" "The receipt you said has my signature. Show it to me right now." Ramos pulled out his phone, scrolled, turned the screen toward me. There it was. Hardware store receipt dated Monday at 3:15 p.m. 2 pounds of arsenic rat poison. Total $38.50. Credit card ending in 4829. Signature that looked like mine, but something was wrong. I was teaching Monday at 3:15. I have 30 students who can confirm that, but it got worse. Walsh pulled up another piece of evidence. "We also have security footage from the hardware store. That's you walking in, purchasing the poison, walking out." He turned his phone. The footage showed someone in a blue jacket and baseball cap. Same build as me. Same height. Face partially hidden. "That could be anyone. It's your credit card, your signature, your wife in the hospital." Walsh's voice was cold. "You're going to prison." Victoria grabbed Ramos's phone before he could pull it away. She stared at the receipt. "This is fake." "Excuse me?" "The signature is wrong. My brother is left-handed. This signature slopes right. Left-handed people slope left." She held up the phone. "And the timestamp is wrong. This receipt shows 3:15 p.m., but look at the small print at the bottom. It says the transaction was processed at 3:16, but the receipt was printed at 3:14. That's impossible unless someone backdated it." Ramos took his phone back, looked closer. His expression changed. "How do you know that?" "I'm a forensic accountant. I analyze financial documents for fraud. This is amateur work." She pulled out her own phone. "And I can prove my brother didn't buy that poison. He was with me Monday night. We went to our parents' house for dinner. I have photos with timestamps." She scrolled, showed them pictures. Me and Victoria at our parents' table. Monday, 6:30 p.m. "The hardware store closes at 5 p.m. Someone's setting him up," Victoria said. "Someone who has access to his credit card information, knows his schedule, and wants Lauren dead." Walsh and Ramos looked at each other. "Who else has access to his credit card?" Victoria asked. I was about to say no one when I remembered. "Lauren's brother, Dylan. He's been staying with us for the past month. He's had access to our mail, our wallets, everything." That's when my phone buzzed. A text from Lauren's hospital room. But Lauren was unconscious. I grabbed my phone with my still cuffed hands. The message read, "She's awake. She's asking for Dylan. Says he brought her coffee every morning this week." Ramos read it over my shoulder. His face went white. The coffee. He was already calling it in. "We need to test the coffee. Someone check the kitchen garbage for coffee grounds or cups." Walsh uncuffed me and moved toward my trash can. He pulled out a disposable coffee cup with Dylan's handwriting on it. "Lauren, extra cream, extra sugar. Love you, sis." Ramos bagged it as evidence. Then he made a call. "Get units to Dylan Foster's location. Arrest him for attempted murder and check his financials. I want to know about any insurance policies." Victoria's phone buzzed. She looked at the screen, her face hardening. I ran Dylan's credit report while we were talking. He opened a credit card in my brother's name 4 months ago. Racked up $35,000 in debt buying arsenic compounds from multiple chemical suppliers. Not just rat poison. Industrial grade. Ramos grabbed the phone. "How did you access this?" "I'm still listed as an authorized user on my brother's credit monitoring service. I set it up for him 2 years ago after his identity was stolen at work." We got to the hospital 20 minutes later. Dylan was in handcuffs, screaming about how Lauren had changed her will to leave everything to me instead of him. He'd been poisoning her coffee for 3 weeks, increasing the dose each day. The life insurance policy he'd forged in my name was actually in his name, with him as the beneficiary. Lauren recovered after 2 months of treatment. Dylan got 18 years for attempted murder and insurance fraud. Victoria never let me forget that her forensic accounting degree saved my life. And honestly, she's